binoculars, and what do I see? Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, half dozen Yeti. But no matter, baby, what I do, I can't seem to find you.
Hey, welcome to Featured Creatures. I'm Alan.
I'm Alex.
No, I'm Garrett, King of the Monsters.
That's a good game, by the way. The old arcade game.
So's the I just pointed up to my room. So's the PS4 one that came out after the first one.
Oh yeah,
It's got a bunch of.
Or what am I thinking? Is it King of the Monsters? Maybe it's called War of the Monsters because it's definitely non-copyright infringing like SNK characters in the game.
There's also Save the Earth was a good PS2 game, and Destroy All Monsters is pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, there's a that kind of like the PS2 original Xbox GameCube cycle of those Godzilla games. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good roster.
I've seen that movie twice now.
I've seen it none, so
And
I've seen
it's been
it
out
enough for me.
4 days.
I gotta see that. I gotta see Detective Pikachu. I'm gonna have to see Sonic when it comes out.
Still haven't seen Detective Pikachu, but I also do want to see Sonic because Jim Carrey looked real good.
Yeah.
And worst case scenario, we can laugh at that shitty movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I like, that they're actually going to redesign everything. This is like the first time the internet is like won on a large scale, which is bad. We shouldn't give them what they want. We shouldn't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, all the people complaining, I guarantee, aren't going to go see it anyways.
Yeah.
Just like
probably.
with Firefly getting its movie. Like, petitioned so hard to get it, and then fucking hardly anyone.
I'm sure, honestly, though, in that case, though, I'm sure everybody that actually petitioned.
No, everyone that I knew that was a fan of that show, like, no, I just pirated it.
Cool.
Like,
friggin' children.
Yeah, like, fuck you. Like, you're the reason it failed. It deserves to be gone because of you.
You know, they did still push it after because the movie's called Serenity. Yeah, after Serenity came out, it was like one of the first 10 Blu-rays.
Yeah.
They were like of the release schedule.
Well, because they knew the nerds would buy the home edition,
exactly.
Not leave their house to go see it.
You just get it on, whatever the proto Amazon Prime was. You have your Serenity button.
Going to fucking Walmart and picking it up.
Yep.
Or Best Buy.
Exactly. A Sam Goody or something.
I used to go to Best Buy like every once a week to see what new DVDs and Blu-rays came in.
I remember when the Best Buy that we got out here was new. I wasn't there all the time. But like when I was, like I would just play video games there because they had like that huge thing in the middle of the store. I don't know. You may be too young to remember.
No, we know these things.
Like it was good times. Played a lot of Vector Man at that Best Buy. Which Monster King is getting
featured today?
Exactly. Which
no
creature?
It's a queen.
Ooh, interesting.
Literally, actually.
Plot twist.
Dun, dun. Yeah, we have.
So, Mary Queen of Scots, but the monster.
So today's featured creature, Lamia.
Oh, good. We finally actually got this one. I do have a plug then.
So there are two Lamias. There's the Greek Lamia and then the Basque Lamia.
How do they differ?
Wildly.
Really? Okay. Are we gonna do? I remember we talked about this. Are
really
we doing
wanted
both?
to fill out the page with both, but I didn't have time.
Okay.
Because stuff's been crazy lately.
Oh, I know.
But I do want to do the Basque Lamia. We might just do that for not the next episode, but like one in June.
Okay.
Or I guess this is one in July.
Nice. I get baller snake people twice.
The second one's not a snake person.
Really?
I will tell you the Basque Lamia is human woman, duck feet.
Whoa. Okay, that is way different.
Wildly.
Yeah. You were not kidding when you said wildly different.
So the Greek Lamia is the one we're doing today.
Okay.
The name could derive from the word limos, which means having a large throat or gullet. Another translation I found was it could have been Greek for large shark, but I only found that in one place, so I'm not 100% I'm skeptical
sure
on that one.
I mean, sharks are all gullet, so.
Yeah, is there a more tube-like animal than the shark, honestly?
I mean, a worm?
Okay, obviously a tube
Or a
worm is
snake?
literally the... No, a shark is
gullets
more...
with like
a snake is more of a tube than a fucking
Okay,
shark.
I guess let me rephrase that a little bit, all right? Because when I say tube, I just mean like the
It's not
opening
malleable.
to
The
length
shark
ratio,
is not as malleable
if that
as
makes
a
sense.
snake.
Like it's a terrible description.
Okay, so it's a cone.
but it
Big
well,
opening, small exit.
well, it definitely,
No, it's like an
it definitely
ellipsoid.
cones.
It's a
but I just
flesh
mean,
straw.
I mean, so much of a shark is opening, is what I'm saying. And like, yeah, a worm and a snake are tube shaped, but like when you compare the opening to the length, like
yeah, but that doesn't make it a tube.
Okay,
It does
you're right.
make it a cone.
You're right. It doesn't make it any less of a tube. Is what
I think
you're
they're
right.
I would not call something that is cone shaped a tube.
they're not cone shaped. They're ellipsoids.
It's like an ellipsoid cone.
Yeah.
Sorry, we paused because our thing is being all laggy, but it seems okay. It's just jumpy.
Gullets.
I'm gonna try to. That's super fucking weird, and I don't like this.
What's it doing?
It's just laggy.
I think if we zoom out a bit more, it does better.
I don't know.
I mean, it looks better, but still bad.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause this. We're going to save this one, open a new file, and continue from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And patch it all together, and probably leave this in.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back after a small break.
Calling Monster Island. Calling Monster Island.
Back from technical difficulties. Hopefully we won't have to leave again.
Back from production hell.
All gullet.
So, as I was trying to say before, nothing really showed a habitat. So I just assumed the rivers of Greece and possibly all of Europe.
Fair.
Anywhere where there's water that connects to Greece.
Yeah. Top half, beautiful human woman. Bottom half, snake. Beautiful snake.
Beautiful snake bottom half. All right.
It has 2 origin stories.
Really?
Yeah. Origin 1, beautiful woman beloved of Zeus, but as always happens, Hera found out.
Yep.
Hera destroyed all of her children.
See, I was going to say this is the rare case of Hera making something better.
Hera destroyed all of her children and transformed her into the Lamia.
I mean, so 50-50. You know, you get rock and snake body, but then lose all your kids. I don't, you know.
I mean, it gets worse, which we'll get to later.
Okay, all right.
Then a terrifying being who hunted and killed children.
Okay. So just like one became a monster because Zeus, and the other one was just like always was a monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just also paying it forward, you know.
Origin 2. Lamia was the queen of Libya. She ordered soldiers to snatch children from their mothers and kill them. Eventually, her beauty gave way to a bestial appearance due to her savagery.
Wow. Like was a snake on the inside and became a snake on the outside.
So if I want to become a snake, I just got to kill a bunch of babies.
Well, I mean, that's the lesson I'm picking up from this, which is, you know, just upsetting.
So back to Origin 1.
Yeah, okay.
Hera cursed her with never-ending insomnia, so she could never sleep, making her constantly grieve for her dead children.
I can sympathize.
And Zeus provided some relief by giving her the ability to remove her own eyeballs and to shapeshift.
I don't understand exactly how removing one's own eyeballs is a useful coping
I
mechanism.
don't know. Removable eyeballs.
I mean,
Can't see it.
I think-
Didn't happen.
it like literally made her Crumb from All Real Monsters.
No, because there's nothing for him to remove them from other than his
I
hands.
get. Well, you know that's true.
He doesn't have a place to stick them.
Can we talk for a second about like
He
just
sticks them in his mouth,
designed from
doesn't he?
All Real Monsters though?
I think, but
He sleeps with them in like a cup,
Yeah.
like one would
dental
dentures.
denture.
Like I like. It didn't occur to me till I was older that like the main characters from that show had like a power that like Oblina could like turn herself inside out kind of, and like Crumb smelled bad.
yeah, and the other one just gets all
He
scary.
like gets like big somehow. I don't know. They're just like not the best monster powers.
No, they're not.
But I mean that friggin' show, like I've heard recently that there are people that exist that don't like that show.
Who are they?
I don't
How
know.
are they?
I don't believe they're human. There's some kind of, you know, Lamian imposters that are, I guess, grieving for the loss, in this case, of their childhoods, perhaps.
So,
And
They're
should
just
remove
mad
their
that
own
their
eyeballs.
power is smelling bad.
Their power is having poor taste in cartoons.
It's people who smell bad because they don't like being called a monster.
Yeah.
Interesting. They relate too much. They're like, I have an uncontrollable natural, rank odor, and this show is characterizing me as a monster. I'm not a caricature, sir.
That's learn. Just roll with it.
You're
Just
right.
roll on with it.
100%.
Roll.
Wow. Deodorant comes at you, dude. If you're on the land, you're loose in an armpit, but in the water, roll with it. Just roll with it.
So, regardless of origin, Lamia, the Lamia, is a beastly being in the shape of a woman which tears at the bellies of pregnant women and devours their fetus.
Wow. See, this is all new to me.
Paying it forward.
I'm becoming less a fan. Tragically, I don't know why reality wants to.
Glad to ruin this for you.
Why does reality want to ruin snake people for me? Oh, this world that we live in.
Later down the line, Lamia is used as a boogeyman to scare children.
See, that makes sense.
And a seductress that enticed young men and devoured them.
That makes even more sense.
And sometimes, she's the daughter of Poseidon.
That makes not quite as much sense, but I could see
Because she's a sea monster.
Yeah, see, that's something that's always been weird to me because in my own my own head canon, my brainal region, I've never really associated snake people with the water. It's interesting to me
but
that like
we don't live in the place where there's a bunch of sea
that's what I was
snakes.
gonna say. Like the Greeks, there are plenty of waterborne. I mean, we got the water moccasin,
Yeah,
not
but
literally out here, but on our continent. Imagine one of those bad boys. Actually, I'm thinking, you get kind of like the Native American theming, North American Lamia, whole water moccasin kind of thing going on.
No, it would be a Sheriff Cassiopeia skin.
That'd be pretty cool.
Rattlesnake.
I mean, I'm trying to do this whole like cross-cultural, regional, Lamia. You got like the South American or like Brazilian one that's like just an anaconda, so it's huge.
I can see you just reading from the Monster Girl encyclopedia. Of all
I'm
the,
not.
all
Does
the
this exist? Does this exist?
yes,
Somebody's done this work.
Yes.
Gosh dang it.
Even in not even from Monster Girl Encyclopedia, but from that show that everyone liked that I don't.
What, Monster Musume?
Yeah.
It's a great show.
They have just pages that are like, here are the different subspecies of Lamia or zombie or Spider Girl or
Is this canon or fan fiction?
This is
Canon.
new to me. Well, it's canon in the show, but it's fan fiction for real life.
Oh, okay.
It's the sort of
No, it's canon to real life.
Well, my favorite fan fiction
All right,
is still
touche. I
Wikipedia,
guess
so it
so.
doesn't matter. It's all in there.
You say that's your canon or that's your fan
Hold on.
fiction?
It's my fan fiction. I do my fan fiction Wikipedia. I change things on the daily to suit my whim.
Did it get effed? Are we effed?
No, it seems okay. It's getting worse though. That sucks.
It's getting some of that slow down. That's what happens when we're double cupping the podcast. Dude.
All right, well, I guess let's stop this one and come back with pop culture.
We'll save it and make sure that we're good.
Calling Monster Island. Calling Monster Island.
All right, back with pop culture. Couldn't find a lot. I mean, everything has there's some stuff with snake women, a lot of tabletop games.
Yep.
I guess you could call anything with snake women, don't really refer to them. Like, Cassiopeia is not a Lamia, but she's a Lamia.
Yeah. It's more
Or-
like a hybrid Medusa kind of thing.
Or a Naga, or...
Yeah.
So there wasn't really a bunch that I could find that was strictly a Lamia.
I mean, the only thing that I can think of is the song by Genesis, The Lamia.
I was going to bring that up.
Okay, good.
But, yeah, 'cause I found that on the list, and that was pretty much it. And a poem written in, like, the 1800s.
Yeah.
Can it beat a hippo?
I'm going to say yes.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
magic.
No, it's got powers.
It can shapeshift,
Yep.
apparently.
It can take its own eyeballs out and just crumb at
Yeah.
it. I'm
Actually, one thing that I kept coming across but couldn't find really big details for was it is known to smell.
really okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
it is crumb from our real monsters.
It is known to smell a lot, but all the things referring to its smell refer to the Lamia's testicles.
Like Crumb.
just like crumb from
Yeah.
our real monsters.
So I guess we should go to plugmentations. This is probably going to be a short episode because of all the technical
Because
difficulties.
of all the nightmare time.
Yeah,
I think there were Lamias in Tactics Advance. I don't remember.
I mean,
them.
probably.
So there we go.
Definitely.
So one that is not Crumb, but also Crumb.
Plugmentations. I saw Godzilla King of the Monsters twice. Go
That's your plug.
see it.
That's a good
There
plug.
are 2 cryptid references in it.
Yep.
And the Wikipedia page says the cryptozoological government organization Monarch. I'm done.
Monarch. My plug is... Oh, no, I forgot. No, I remember what I was going to plug. I'm going to plug the fighting game, Fexel Fighting EX Layer, because as of this recording, it is on sale on PSN, so you should buy it. I have no idea when the sale is going to end. It might already be ended, but you should still check it out because it's a good game.
And you just got it because of Skullomania.
I did get it, even though I don't main Skullomania. I main the Indian pro wrestler because his heavy attack is like the DX crotch chop. So, and it eats fireballs. It's a good game. You should check it out.
Cool. Alan?
Have I already said this guy?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've had to reread this book, and yet John Duncan kind of just haunting my brain. I don't know. Maybe don't check him out. He may or may not have had sex with a corpse. I don't know.
I mean, I don't have a specific. Did he steal the corpse?
He allegedly went down to Mexico and did it.
Is that
did he acquire a corpse or did he make a corpse?
I think he rented out this corpse.
Okay.
Ejaculated in it, and then got his.
Oh, he used corpse.
And then got his nuts removed.
Wait, then he had his own testes removed?
Yeah, he got fixed. He decided to waste
like,
his.
You know what? That's it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I mean, I guess renting a secondhand corpse is the rockest of rock bottoms.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Well, in this book, there's an excellent essay by Mike Kelly about this. He's like, I'm trying to understand who would do this. Why would anyone do this? And then he said he played the tape back to me, and it just sounded like paper being rubbed together. I couldn't tell. But anyway, it destroyed his whole career, and he had to totally leave America for Japan. And
the allegation of corpse sex.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So,
but he's one of the greatest sound artists of all time, unfortunately.
Okay, because that was going to be my question. Yeah. Like, what does this guy do? But he does sound design, or did.
Oh, he still does. He does.
Really?
He does great art. A whole conspiracy theory about him, but he allegedly has tapes of the Nazca lines vibrating. I don't believe that. He's done many things that are not having sex with corpses, but he is known for that. You know, unfortunately.
So just so I'm clear, that was for art then. It wasn't.
Calling Monster Island. Calling Monster Island.
Well, we're back from another technical difficulty. Some of what Alan was saying is cut out, but
I want to go on record. I don't condone corpse fucking. I don't know what got cut out.
You just don't want it to be
just you saying what he's done other than corpse fucking got cut.
Yeah, okay, that's not good for him either, but oh well. That's time in history. He's done other things that aren't corpse fucking.
You saying he had to go to Japan reminded me of the Japanese cannibal that was in France and got deported back to Japan and then starred in some porns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
where the whole thing was just making the porn star uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
like after they fucked. Oh, I ate people.
She's like, why? Why would you? First of all, why would you eat somebody? Second of all, why would you tell anybody that?
To get money and make them uncomfortable.
I mean, I guess that if that's your... I feel like there's much better ways to work that.
Yeah. So
didn't he become like a superstar after that?
Yeah.
You gotta roll with
what? You just roll with it. You lose that arm. That's the new catchphrase. Thank you, Florida man.
So let's just wrap this up before it dies again, so we can figure out what's going on.
Give us the breakdown. Give us the roll call.
Twitter @FeetCree. Instagram featured_creatures. Email featuredcreaturepod@gmail.com. We have a Patreon, $1 tier. You can vote. Bonus episodes. You get a sticker for signing up. I just hit my computer. $5 tier. Discord server. New stickers whenever we get them. And diplomas. Yep. I'm just losing track of everything. And remember, all you need to do to be a cryptozoologist is say you're a cryptozoologist. We hope our computer's fixed by next time. Sorry for the short and choppy episode. Thank you.
Crumb noises.